A cold open on SNL over the weekend, Barnes, skewering the internet's obsession with the United Healthcare CEO's killer. Now, this spoof was the Nancy Grace bringing that character back, and that show she has called Crime Stories.
Good evening, America. I'm Nancy Grace. Our top story tonight, the masked CEO shooter has been unmasked, and guess what? It's game over, Luigi. This man is, and I cannot say this any clearer, a murderer. And yet folks online are posting things like, am I reading this right? Luigi's got that BDE rolling. I hope BDE stands for behavior that's evil. And what? The assassin's a twunk? What's a twunk? Like a tweet twunk? Or how about this comment? I'm seeing this comment in all his photos. Raw, next question. I got a question. Who raised you?
Talk about a story out of control, right?
Out of control. I don't know if not a lot of people know. She used to do that show, the real, the Nancy Grace show, from her home studio over in Brookhaven for years, in the height of it.
I was obsessed with watching her and how dramatic she was. Loved it. This story over the weekend, Jay-Z's attorney seeking to dismiss rape accuser's suit after this Jane Doe admits to inconsistencies in her recollection. Now, she did say there were some inconsistencies. A lot of it was really weird. One of them claiming her father picked her up after this incident. She's 38 years old now, so this is 24 years ago, right? Well, Dad says he doesn't remember picking her up. Then she talked about a celebrity at the after party where this assault took place. But that celebrity, Good Charlotte's Benji Madden, says he was not in New York that night. The band was on tour. Yeah. And then images from that evening in 2000 showing that Diddy and Jay-Z were at a different location. Now, I'm going to tell you what this woman is now saying because I just looked at new details. She's sticking by her stories. She did say, yes, I had some inconsistencies, but I am maintaining I was attacked. She came out with this new piece of information. She said Jay-Z placed his hand over her mouth and told her to stop when she resisted. Now, that is damaging.
Dude, there's just so much that's coming out.
There really is. And I don't, all this resurfaced stuff, this live stream from 2020 showing Diddy introducing, quote unquote, his adopted daughter, Ava Baroni. However, TMZ has reported Diddy was never actually the girl's legal guardian. Listen to this.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child.
He saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids. Charlize Theron. Just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So I play with the kids and I got permission from your mother and say all of that. So just make it because it's crazy out here. Ava Baroni Combs.
That's a little uncomfortable.
How bizarre is that?
Very.
Yeah, in the next Sleaze, I'm going to talk about all these celebrities kind of distancing themselves from Diddy. How about a fight over the weekend? Jamie Foxx needed stitches after a dinner altercation. Yeah, he was at his own birthday dinner. Someone from another table threw a glass, hit him in the mouth. He had to get stitches. He's now recovering. But apparently some fight broke out. Then he left. So now it's in the hands of law enforcement, and they are investigating what went down.
So the fight had nothing to do with him. It was just a fight?
It was some kind of a fight, and then police were called, I guess at Mr. Chow's, around 10 p.m., that there was a fight inside. I know, you got the plug bell.
And he gets hit in the mouth with a glass? This dude cannot get a break.
I really want to know what happened there, because I'm like, it's intriguing. Barnes, what do you think about a Barbie sequel in the early stages?
Well, who wouldn't do it? They made $1 billion.
Yeah, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach apparently settling on a story idea. Now, The Hollywood Reporter broke this, and people are saying, no, this is not true. There is no legitimacy to this reporting. I 100% believe it. And by the way, I mean, it was $1 billion movie. Why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't.
Paula Abdul settling a sexual assault lawsuit against American Idol producer Nigel Lithgow. Remember this? Where she said he assaulted her? That was a crazy story after all these years. On Thursday, she notified the court of a deal to resolve the terms. In a statement, she says she's grateful that this chapter has successfully come to a close and is now something I can now put behind me. Want to know his statement?
Yeah.
We live in a troubling time where a person is now automatically assumed to be guilty until proven innocent, a process that can take years. He added, this is why, like Paula, I'm glad to be able to put this behind me. I know the truth, and that gives me great comfort.
What was the dollar amount?
Doesn't say.
Wow.
But don't you think we live in that world now where you are guilty until, proven in? It's crazy.
It's crazy how things have changed.
Love is in the air because Selena Gomez got engaged to Benny Blanco. He took some time to talk about how great his fiancée is.
She's the biggest W in the world.
Really? What you like most about her?
She's the best girl I ever met in my entire life.
What makes her the best girl that you met?
She's the funniest, sweetest, most caring. She's also a boss. She's does everything in the world. She's about to get an Oscar right now. She's in the best movie. She's an amazing singer. She's everything.
That's a W boyfriend right there. She's highly rare.
She's everything.
Even when she's not in the room.
She's the hottest girl alive to me, and she's everything. She's perfect. She's a W.
She's a W. He's a character.
I know. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.